Hello grade 9 students. Today I am going to do year-end evaluation, Department of Education, Sabaragamuwa province paper. So this is 2.5 hours paper and you get 20 short questions and 8 long questions. So each question in part A you get 2 marks and for the other questions you get 10 marks each. So in the first page, you get questions 1 to 8 and then 9 to 15. And the third page, 16 to 20. And then you get part B questions, long questions, question 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last page, you get questions 7 and 8. So let's do this paper now. Let's take question number 1. Write 234.63 in scientific notation. So what is scientific notation? You are putting any number in between 1 and 9.999. You can write any number of decimal places. So here we are trying to put this number in between these two. So 234 is very large. So what is the number below 10? 2.3463. That's the number. But actual number is 234. So you need to multiply this by 1, 2. So 2 places to the right. So this is called the number in scientific notation. Any number below 10 and in more than 1 into 10 to the power, any power you can get, a negative power or a positive power. When you move the decimal place to the right, it's positive. To the left, that's negative. So, 2 marks for that. Question number 2. How many hours for 2/5 of 15 hours? 2/5 of, that means multiplied by 15. So 5 times 1, 5 times 3. 3 times 2, 6 hours. 2 marks. Question number 3. 300 rupees pencil box is sold and got 45 rupee profit. Find the percentage profit obtained. Percentage profit is equal to the profit you got. So that's 45 rupees. What's the price of the pencil box? That's 300. And to calculate the percentage, you multiply by 100%. 100 times 3, 45. Divide by 3, 15%. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 4. Total weight of 40 students is 1400 kilograms. Find the mean weight of one student. So you have to divide by number of students. Mean is equal to total divide by number of students. 0, 0 get cancelled out. 4 times 3, 12. For 20, that's 5. 35 kilograms. 2 marks. Question number 5. Factorize 49 minus y square. Difference between two squared terms. If you can write a squared minus b squared form. What are the factors? One factor is positive and one factor is negative. 49, how can you write? We can write 7 squared. Now, what are the factors? 7 plus y and 7 minus y. 2 marks you are getting. Question number 6. Show that 13th term of the progression is 34 when nth term is given as Tn equals 3n minus 5. So 13th term means n equals 13. So we can substitute n equals 13. 3 times 13 minus 5. You get 39 minus 5. That's 34. So you are getting the answer. 2 marks for that. Question number 7. Find the value of 1011 base 2. Here addition. So we can write in a column 101. Now we have to add these two. So how you add? 1 and 1. 2. You can't write 2. 2 means 1 0. You put a 0 and take 1. 1 and 1 2. 2 1 0 put 0 and take 1. 1 and 1 2 put 0 and take 1. 1 and 1 2. 2 how can you write? 1 0. So you have to remember when you divide by 2, 1 and 0 remaining. So 2 you can write 1 0. So the answer is 1 and 4 zeros with base 2. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 8. According to the information given, find the value of x. The sum of angles in a quadrilateral adds up to 360 degrees. So we can write x plus 65 plus 110 plus 100 equals 360. Add all the angles. X plus 5, 6 plus 1, 7, 1 and 1, 2. So what's x? 360 minus 275. 5, 8 and you get 8 and 8, 16. So 85. So x is 85. So you get 2 marks for that. Solve. This is a linear equation. X minus 3 over 4 equals 12. So this is like 1 there. 12 divided by 1. You cross multiply. Multiply both sides by 4 is same as we cross multiply. So x minus 3 is equal to 4 times 12. You get 48 is x minus 3. So x becomes 48 plus 3, 51. Two marks for that. Question number 10. An airplane travels 40 kilometers in 15 minutes with a constant speed. Find the distance travels in 1 hour. 15 minutes, 40 kilometers. 1 hour means 60 minutes. 40 divided by 15, that's for 1 minute, and multiply by 60. So you get 15 times 4, 4 times 40, 160 kilometers. You get 2 marks for that. Question number 11. Find the arc length of a semicircle with radius 14. Semicircle with radius 14. Arc length. So this is a semicircle. Half into 2 pi r. 2 into pi 22 over 7. Radius is 14. 7 times 2. This 2 get cancelled out with this 2. 22 times 2. That's 44 centimeters. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 12. Find the value of x. Look at carefully. These are two parallel lines. This angle and this angle. What are those? Alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal. That means x plus 45 is equal to 105. X becomes 105 minus 45. 0, 6. You get 60 degrees is the angle x. 2 marks. Question number 13. Find the value of 3a plus b when a equals 2 and b equals minus 1. So substitute 3 times 2 plus minus 1. 3 times 2, 6. First multiplication according to Bodmer. Plus into minus becomes minus 1. 6 minus 1, you get 5. 2 marks for each part A questions. Bearing of B from A is 75 degrees. Find the bearing of A from B. That means we need to find out this angle. If this is 75, what is this angle? 180 minus 75. We know that allied angles add up to 180. 105. If it's 105, what's the bearing? 360 minus 105. 255 degrees. So you can write that's the bearing of A from B. 2 marks. A light post should be installed equidistant to BC. Equidistant to BC and BD roads. BC and BD roads. And 3 meters from point B. Using the knowledge in loci, sketch the construction lines on the given diagram and mark point A. So here a light post A. So equidistant to 2 lines, what you need to know? That's the angle bisector. So here what you can do, you can sketch it. You take the compass, keep on top of B. You can draw an arc. And then keep the compass here, draw an arc in the middle, arc in the middle. Then you can connect this line. That's the angle bisector. Equidistant to BD and BC line. Then 3 meters from B. So what you can do, you take the 3 meter length. So 3 centimeter if you are doing the scale drawing. And you can draw the arc. You can mark it. So 3, you can mark it. That's the point A. So 3 meters from B point. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark for drawing the angle bisector and 1 mark for marking the point A. Question number 16. Show that area of a circle with radius 7 centimeters is 154. Area of a circle. What's the formula? Pi 22 over 7 r squared. R is 7 into 7. 1, 7 get cancelled out. 22 times 7. 7 times 2, 14. 1 remaining. 7 times 2, 14 plus 1, 15. 154 square centimeters. 2 marks for that as well. Question number 17. Find the length of AC according to the information given in the diagram. That means you can use Pythagoras Theorem for that. So write down AC squared is 12 squared plus 5 squared. What is 12 squared? 12 times 12, 144. What's 5 squared? 5 times 5, 25. Now add these, you get 169. What is 169? It's a square term. 13 squared. So what's AC then? Square terms, both square terms, you can equate the bases. AC equals 13 centimeters. 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Find the value of A. If this is 60, this is 60. Then what is A? Sum of opposite interior angles. X, that's A. A equals 60 plus 55. So what's the value? 5, 6 plus 5, 11. So 115 is the answer for A. 2 marks. 2 marks for that. Question number 19. If the following events are equally likely, put a correct sign, and if it's not equally likely, put a wrong sign inside the box. Results from flipping a fair die. Fair means equally likely. So that's equally likely. All sides are equal. Results from flipping a rectangular shaped die. So rectangles, all the shapes are not the same. Different rectangles you are getting. So this is not equally likely outcome. Results from tossing a fair coin. Yes, if it's a fair one, all sides are equally likely. So that's correct. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 20. Select the suitable equation of the straight line to the given coordinate axis. Which one? 3 is the y-intercept. It cuts the y-axis at 3. So both are correct here. Now we need to think about the gradient. How we decide it is plus half or minus half? This goes downwards. So downwards means here negative gradient. If you want, you can write down. Now you can find it. So we'll find out this gradient at the point 0, 3. What's the point here? 6 and 0. Now how you find out the gradient? Take y difference, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 means x difference. Y difference 3 minus 0 and 0 minus 6. 3 over minus 6, plus and minus, you get minus half. So this is definitely a negative slope. So you can take the correct equation is y equals negative half x plus 3. So 2 marks for that. Let's take question number 1 in part B. An incomplete table to draw the function y equals 2x plus 3. So this is a straight line you have to draw. So you have to find the values and draw the function and then answer the question. So there's an inequality as well. So let's do this. So you have to fill the values for x equals minus 1 and x equals 0. So what you do? You have to use substitution. So substitution, equation is y equals 2x plus 3. Substitute x equals minus 1. What's the y value? 2 times minus 1 plus 3. According to Bodmer's multiplication first. So 2 times minus 1 minus 2 plus 3. 3 minus 2, that's 1. Then when x equals 0, what's the value? y equals 2 times 0 plus 3. You get 3. So this is 3 and this is 1. So you get 2 marks. 1 mark for each value. Let's take the next one. Draw the function using a suitable scale. So we found out what's the value? 1, 3. This is 1, this is 3. So we have to mark the points. Minus 2 to 2. So we can mark minus 1 and minus 2. And this is 7 there. So we'll mark the first y-axis. This is y. So 7 is the highest and minus 1 is the lowest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. So I'll use black. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. And whereas the x-axis is here and this is the y-axis. So here 1, 2. 1, 2 along x-axis and minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2. Now we can mark the points. Minus 2, minus 1. Minus 1, 1. 0, 3. 1, 5. 2, 7. Take the ruler and connect. So that's the straight line. Find the value of x when y equals 4 from the above graph. Y equals 4. So you have to read the value. So when y equals 4, what's the value of x? So we can draw a broken line and see. When y equals 4, x is this value. So that's in between 0 and 1. X is 0.5. So that's 0.5. So how many marks for that question? You get 4 marks for this one. So drawing the graph. So normally you get marks for 1 mark scale and 1 mark for marking points. Here 2 marks we can give because a lot of points are there, and then connecting another 1 mark. So altogether 4 marks there. And find the value of x when y equals 4. That's x equals 0.5, 2 marks. Fourth part, solve the inequality. 3x minus 2 is greater than 10. What you do? We can add 2 to both sides. I need to get rid of this minus 2. So 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. And minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled out. That's 3x. Divide by 3. Nothing will happen to the inequality because you are dividing by a positive number. So x is greater than 12 divided by 3, 4. Show the solutions on a number line. 4 is not included. So you have to mark an open circle. So we'll take 4. So we'll put 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is x. And here minus 1, minus 2. You can put 4 with open circle and greater. Greater means towards right hand side. So I can draw the arrow this way. So x greater than 4. So how many marks? 1 mark for this one and 1 mark for this. So altogether, how many marks given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8, 9, 10. 10 marks given. Question number 2. Factorization is there. You have to find the area. So all these related to algebra. So let's do this question. Simplify. Algebraic fractions, addition. So same denominator, you can just add the numerators. 7 plus 4, you get 11 over x plus 1. Simplify. That means you have to use FOIL method or rainbow method. You have to multiply this with this one, here with here. We call FOIL. First with first. A into A square. And O, outside numbers. A into minus 6, minus 6A. Then inside numbers. 3 into A plus 3A. And this is last with last. 3 times minus 6 minus 18. So you can add like terms. Minus 6 and plus 3, you get minus 3. Minus 18. So this is the final answer. So what are the marks? 2 marks for this one and 2 marks for simplifying. Part 3. Area of ABCD rectangle is x squared plus 5x plus 6 square units. Using knowledge in factors, find the length of CD rectangle. So here the full area is x squared plus 5x plus 6. How you find out the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth. X plus 3 is the length. So you need to find out what you get for this one. So this is x plus 3. What you get? Now x squared is there. So definitely this should be x. So this can be x. Now how you get 6 there? Last number. 6 is 3 times 2. So this should be 2. Both positive because the middle term is also positive. Now see, x squared plus 2x, 3x and 6. You get all the values. So this is x plus 2. So this is 2x. X and x squared. 3 with 2, 6. 3 with x, 3x. When you add it, you get x squared 5x plus 6. So what is the CD length? X plus 2. X squared minus y squared is this. Difference between two square terms. Find the value of 108 squared minus 8 squared. So you can use the formula. So x is 108. Y is 8. X is 108 minus 8. You get 116 into. When you subtract 8, you get 100. So 100 into 116 means you put 2 zeros. 116, put 2 zeros, 11,600. So we can give marks here. 4 marks for finding length. So here we'll give 2 marks and here 2 marks. Altogether 4 marks and 3 marks for this. Applying, that's 2 marks and answer 1 mark. Question number 3. It's about area and perimeter is also there. You have to find the length. So let's do this question. In the rectangular shaped park, there is a circular shaped pond and it is shown in the figure. Grass is grown in the shaded area. What is the outer length of the pond? That means circumference. 3.5 meters is the radius. So what is the circumference? 2 pi r. 2 pi is 22/7. Radius 3.5. How can you write as a fraction? It's easy to write 7/2. 35 divided by 10. Or you can write 7/2. 2 pi r. Now 7, 7, 2, 2 get cancelled out. You get 22 meters as the circumference of the pond. If there is a fence around the park, this whole thing, what is the length of the fence? So perimeter of the rectangle. So length of the fence becomes 2 times length plus 20, because you have to multiply twice, 20, 20 and 15, 50. It's easy, add and multiply by 2. 2 times 35. You get 70 meters is the length of the outer length of the park, and that's equal to length of the fence. So how many marks for this question? You get 2 marks here and just 1 mark for this part. Part 3, find the area that grass is grown using area of the pond and the area of the park. So area of the rectangle minus area of the pond. So the required area, shaded area is area of the park, 20 times 15, length into width, minus area of the pond, pi 22/7 r squared. R is 7/2. Again, you have to multiply by 7/2. 1, 7 get cancelled out. 2 with this 22, you get 11. So here you get 300 minus 77 divided by 2. You get 8 and here 10. So 5, 38.5. Subtract now. 5 is there. 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. This is 9, 10. And 1 remaining. This is 4 and 6, 10 and 1 remaining. 2. 261.5 square meters. That's the area of the shaded part. So how many marks for that? You get 4 marks. We'll give 1 mark for this, 1 mark, and the subtraction 1 mark, and the answer 1 mark. Part B, find the length of QR. This is a right angle triangle. This is Pythagoras Theorem. So you have to use Pythagoras Theorem. So what is Pythagoras Theorem? Hypotenuse squared, that's QR squared, is equal to 8 squared plus 6 squared. 8 squared is 64, 6 squared is 36. You get 100 there. What's 100? What's the square term of 100? That's 10 squared. Take the bases, because same power you can equate the bases. So QR becomes 10. That's in centimeters. So you get 3 marks for that. Question number 4. Find the value of A and X according to the given information in the diagram. These 2 lines are parallel. So what can you say? This is 40. So that means this whole thing is This is 100. This whole thing is 100. What else we can see? This is 60. This is 60. Alternate angles are equal. So what is x? X is 100 minus 60. That's 40 degrees. Then what is a value? Now we found this is 40. This is 60. Sum of angles in a triangle 180. So what is a? 180 minus 60 and 40, that becomes 100. 80 degrees for A. Find the sum of interior angles of a 7-sided polygon. We'll do that in the next page. So we'll give marks for this one. 2 marks for that. 1 mark for X and 1 mark for A value. So we'll do the second part in the next page. Part 2. Second part, find the sum of interior angles of a 7-sided polygon. Heptagon. So n is 7. What's the equation to find out sum of angles in any polygon? N minus 2 into 180. So n is 7. 7 minus 2 into 180. That means 5 into 180. 5 times 0, 5 times 8, 40. 5 times 1, 5 plus 4, 9. 900 degrees. So you need to know the formula in minus 2 into 180. So you get 4 marks there. Next one. Find the value of x using the diagram. This is a quadrilateral. When you extend the lengths, you get exterior angles. Now you have to do either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So here this is the angle. Then this is the other exterior angle. This one is okay and this is also okay. So we have to find out this angle now. 180 minus 95. This is a straight line. 85 here. So what is the rule? All exterior angles add up to 360 for any polygon. So you can say x plus 100 plus 85 plus 105. That's equal to 360. So x plus, add all these, 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining 9 and 1 and 1 2. 290 is equal to 360. So what is x? 360 minus 290. 70 degrees. So you get 4 marks for that. Question number 5, that's construction question. You can use only compass and ruler to construct the diagram. Let's do that. Using centimeter, millimeter straight edge and a pair of compasses, construct the following geometrical shape. AB is 7.3, BAC angle is 60 and AC is 6.5. So you have to construct a triangle. So you can first draw a straight line. And then you can take the compass and the ruler because you need to measure 7.3 centimeters. So you can keep on top of the line, mark this point and this point. Then what you do, that's AB. AB length 7.3. Then BAC, A angle is 60. How you construct A angle 60? You take the compass, take any distance and you can draw an arc here, an arc in the middle, and then take the same distance and draw the arc here. So we are using the property of equilateral triangle. Then you can connect this intersecting point with this point A. That's 60-degree angle. Now AC is 6.5. So we need to measure 6.5 centimeters. So we'll take the compass and do that. So 6.5. So 6.5. That's AC. So this point. So AC is 6.5 centimeters. Now you can connect B and C. So that's the ABC triangle. So you get 3 marks for that. Then construct perpendicular bisector of AB and BC. AB and BC. So you need the compass AB. So you can take A point and B point and draw the perpendicular bisector first. So take any distance, normally more than half of the length. Draw an arc in the arc below and above, and also keep the same distance on point B, and you can draw the other 2 arcs, this one and this one. That's the perpendicular bisector of AB. Now we have to construct perpendicular bisector of BC, this side. Again, take the compass. Take any length more than half of this length. You can draw an arc above and below. And take the point B and do the same thing. This is the intersecting point, and so this is the intersecting point, and you can draw the other arc. Now we have the other perpendicular bisector as well. So we have this point and this point. So those are the 2 perpendicular bisectors. So how many marks for that? 3 marks. 1 mark for AB, AC, and the angle 60 degrees. That's 3 marks. And constructing perpendicular bisectors. 1 mark for one perpendicular bisector and the other one 1 mark. So 5 marks for that. Let's do the next part. Next part, name P as the intersection of 2 perpendicular bisectors above. So this and this. So we can mark it P. So this is P. That's 1 mark. Construct the circle with center P and PA as the radius and measure the radius. So we can draw the circle. So this is the center P, and A is the other point. So PA is the radius of the circle. So we can draw the circle and measure the radius. .1. Radius becomes 4.1 centimeters. Now see, the circle passes through all these 3 points. What you call that? That's the circumcircle of ABC triangle. So we'll give marks now. labeling p-value 1 mark and measure 1 mark and constructing the circle, you get 2 marks. And measuring also 2 marks. Writing down and measuring 2 marks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 marks altogether. Question number 6, it's about Venn diagrams. Epsilon, the entire set is given, A is given, B is given. Copy the Venn diagram and include above information on it. A. So first we have to identify what are the intersecting elements. So 2 is common. What else? That's all. So that means 2 should be in between A and B. Then A is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Other elements you have to put here. 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7. And what are the other numbers outside? 1 is not there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the Venn diagram. So you get 3 marks for that. Write down the elements in A union B. So what are the elements in A union B? Everything inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the elements inside the 2 circles. Now we have to do the third part. Shade the region A union B dash. That means outside the A union B, these 2 circles. So we'll shade it now. This outside part we have to shade. So this is A union B dash. So that's the region. So how many marks? For each part here it's given. For the Venn diagrams, diagram 3 marks. Write down the elements, 2 marks here, and shading 2 marks. Part B, there are 4 red pens and 2 blue pens in a box. A pen is taken at random from the box. Write the sample space S. How can you write? S is, and all the elements in a curly bracket. You can write 4 red ones. R1, R2, R3, and R4. And 2 blue. B1, B2. That's the sample space. Find the probability of taking a red pen. So altogether, how many pens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pens are there. How many red ones? 4 red ones. So 4 over 6. You can simplify and write 2 over 3. So you get 2 marks for this part and 1 mark for this. Question number 7. This is about bearings are there, scale diagrams. So we'll do this question. The distance between 2 cities A to B is marked as 8 centimeters. If the scale used 1 to 50,000, find the actual distance between A and B in kilometers. 1 to 50,000 means 1 centimeter, 50,000 centimeters. Convert to kilometers. Divide by 100, that's meters. So 500 meters. Divide by 1000, you get kilometers. So here you get 0.5. That means half. Half a kilometer is 1 centimeter. So we need actual distance. That's the scale distance is 8 centimeters. So if this is 8 centimeters, you have to multiply half by 8. So what's the actual distance? 4 kilometers. 8 divided by 2. Q city is east of P. Show that in a diagram and find the bearing of Q from P. Q city is east of P. So when you draw a line, where is Q? Q is to the east. So this is Q and this is P. So here if you draw the north line, we know that east direction is exactly 90 degrees. So this is 90, this is 90. So this is north and this is north. And asking find the bearing of Q. Bearing of Q from P. So this angle from north clockwise direction, that's 90 degrees. Because north and east 90 degrees. So 0, 9, 0 because we are writing bearings with 3 digits. So 0, 90. So 2 marks there. And for this one, 2 marks. Part 3, a sketch of a rectangular shape and is shown in the diagram. Draw a scale diagram by taking 1 centimeter, 30 meter scale. 30 meter is this much, 1 centimeter. So what about 150 meters? That's 150 divided by 30, you get 5 centimeters. What about 90 meters? 90 meters means 90 divided by 30. You get 3 centimeters. Now we can draw the scale diagram. So we need to take 5 centimeter length and 3 centimeter length. So we have to draw the scale diagram. So we can take the ruler and first you can draw 5 centimeter. Here this way 5 centimeter length. Five centimeter. And you can take the set square because you have to draw 90-degree angles. So you can keep on top of the ruler and draw the perpendicular length, other way around. So here keep it. I need 3 centimeter length. From here, 3 centimeter length. I can draw 3 centimeter length from here. That's up to here. Then again, I can keep this one here or I can change the direction. And I need another 3 centimeter length from here. Only 3 centimeters. This way. Now we have these 2 points. Now you can use the ruler to connect it. You can connect it. So that's the sketch. So we use the scale 30 meters for 1 centimeter. So this is 5 centimeters and this is 90 and this is 3 centimeters. That's the scale drawing. So how many marks for that? 3 marks you are getting for scale drawing. Part 4. The owner said he needs 2,500 meters of wire to put a fence around his land. with 5 lines of that. Show whether the owner's statement is true or false, giving reasons. Now, what's the perimeter of that land? So, the perimeter of this land is 90 and 150 and 90 and 150. So, here we can first find out the perimeter. 90 plus 150 multiplied by 2 because twice of length, twice of width. So, what's the answer? 2 times. Addition of these two, 9 plus 5. 14 and 240, 480 meters. But the fence is 5 lines of wire. So, you have to multiply by 5. So, wire length is not just this, 5 times of that. (2,400 meters of wire needed. And it says, the owner said he needs 2,500 meters of wire to put a fence around. So, that's true because 2,400 is less than 2,500 meters. The statement is true. So, enough wire to put the fence around the land with 5 rows of that. So, how many marks for that? 3 marks for this question. Question number 8. This is the last question in your paper. Following table shows sales about rice in a stall. Rice in kilograms and number of consumers are there. So, you have to find the mode, mean. So, we'll do that. Find the mode of the given data. So, one which has the highest frequency. So, look at the second row. So, 10 is the highest number. So, 25 kilos is the mode value. So, you get 1 mark for that. Find the mean number of rice taken by the consumers per day in kilograms to the nearest whole number. So, rice in kilograms, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and the total you get, and frequencies, 8, 5, 6, 10, 9, 5, 4, 2, 1. What's the total? It was there? No, not mentioned here. So, that means you have to find the total. Add it. 10, 20. So, we'll do like from the beginning, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 6, 19, 29, then 38, 38, 43, 43, 47 and 50. So, 50 is the total. Now, what you need? This is x and this is f. Multiply x into f. 10 times 8, 80. 15 times 5, 75. 20 times 6, 120. 25 times 10, 250. 30 times 9, 270. 35 times 5, 175. 40 times 4, 160. 45 times 2, 90. 50 times 1, 50. What's the total of all fx values? 5, 10. 1 remaining. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 5, 23, then 30, 37, 43, 43 plus 14, 57, 5 remaining, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1270. So what's the mean value? Mean is total fx over total f value. So 1270 divided by 50. So 0 get cancelled out. You get 5 times 2, 10. For 27, that's 5. For 20, that's 4 kilograms. So this is the mean number of rice taken by the consumer per day, 25.4 kilometers, and you want to the nearest whole number, so that's 25. So you are getting 4 marks. You are getting calculating XF 1 mark, sum 1 mark, using the formula 1 mark, and final answer 1 mark. So only 4 marks for that. Next part, what is the expected sales of rice in kilograms per month? So in a month, that's 25 kilos. That's in a day. Mean number. So 25 in a day. So in a month, you have to multiply by 30. And how many consumers are there? 50 consumers. So you have to multiply by 50. So answer is in kilograms. 0, 0. And 3 times 25, 75. 75 times 5, 375. So 37,500 kilos needed per month for all consumers. Due to decrease in price of rice, sales of rice is increased by 10%. Show that the amount of sales of rice in a month exceed 41,000. So this is the initial value. Now it is increased by 10%. If it's 100, it's now 110. So multiply by 110. That's the easiest way to do. Otherwise, you have to find the 10% value and add it. So 0, 0 get cancelled out. 0. 11 times 5, 55. 5 remaining. 11 times 7, 77 plus 5, 82. And 8 remaining. 11 times 3, 33 plus 8, 41. So 41,250 kilos of rice. So that's more than 41,000 kilos. So we can say the amount of sales exceed 41,000. So exceed 41,000 kilos. So you get 2 marks for this one and 3 marks for showing this one. So this is the last question in your paper. So we covered all 20 questions, short questions, and 8 long questions in your paper. So make sure that you first do the paper and then look at my video to check your answers.